Hey everybody, welcome back to Eric's Creative. Today I am going to be doing a review on the Ryobi 9-inch bandsaw. Somebody asked me to do it on the channel. So here it is. I'm getting around to it finally. The reason I haven't done a review on this before is because honestly I don't use it that much. So does that mean it's bad? Well, it definitely has its pros and cons. For what I do, the work that I've been doing with all of this aged and reclaimed oak and mesquite and things like that, it's not real great. The Ryobi is underpowered for sure for my needs. Now, what was it, $130 I think? So is it a terrible buy? Well, if you're just a hobbyist and you're going to be building with like pine or alder or poplar or any of those less dense woods, no, it's probably okay. I had an issue specifically when I upgraded the blade. I went and I put a 3/8 blade on it, and it lost a lot of power. It started bogging and binding a lot, which for a 9-inch 3/8 shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it seems to be quite big of a deal for this. And then the other thing that I find is that because it is a 9-inch, the adjustment here, which allows this to move up or down or whatever, it doesn't have a lot of space in there. You know, if you try to do like ripping anything over a 2x4 basically, you almost can't fit it. These are little 2x2s, so you get around 3 inches of space in there. For me, that's kind of a big deal. I really wish I had not spent the money on this and spent maybe, I don't know, if this was $130, I see all the time online, $225, $300, you can buy like an old jet that somebody has that's bigger than 9-inch. They come in varying sizes, so you'd have to look on like Craigslist or whatnot. Is it a terrible machine? No, it's not. It's just that the blades that it work with for me are not what I need per se for my kind of work. It's hard to rip wood on this machine and keep it fairly straight and smooth. You rip anything and it comes out like an ocean. So that's not very desirable because I have to cut way fat, and I mean way fat, like 1/4 to 1/2 inch fat, and then I have to run it through the jointer or planer until it's down to what I want it to be. In fact, I just finished ripping these pieces of wood in half right here, which are old pieces of pallet wood. And this one I ripped, this one here, the one on the right side, I ripped with the, what's it called? The table saw, and I just pushed through, which isn't always the best thing, but I did that because I ripped this one on the bandsaw and it turned out too narrow, and therefore it's usable, but it's like on the very minimal of usable for what I wanted. And to avoid doing that same thing again, I just pushed through on the bandsaw, on the table saw with that one, which always a bad deal if you don't know. When the wood is not moving easily or fluidly through the table saw, that usually means it's binding and it's about to kick back, or it has a high potential. We're talking 85 to 90 or higher percent potential of binding and kicking back, and that is very dangerous. So I'm being a bad example, I'm sorry, don't do that. But yeah, so that just gives you an indication of how ineffective this machine is for my needs. You can check out a video that I have on the channel about how I made a spatula with it, and that was out of poplar, and like I said, that worked fine. It was like 3/4 inch presentation wood from Home Depot, and that worked fine. So for small projects and things like that, is it a terrible deal? No. If you've never used a bandsaw before and you want one and you want to learn how it works and how to finesse things, yeah, if you can learn on this, then any higher quality one after that will be great for you. So once again, I don't want to say it's terrible. It's just, if you're beyond very beginner, don't get it. Go and get a bigger one first off. If you can get 12 inches or bigger, that's better. And probably get a used one, a Delta, a Jet, a Shop Fox, any of those. You usually find them on Craigslist. People have them, they've had them for years and they don't use them anymore or whatever, and they're just getting rid of them. So I hope this kind of helps you guys out. The biggest issue I have, once again, is the throat on it, not big enough, and that it binds really easy, especially with this 3/8 blade. On the other ones, it doesn't bind as much, but it's just not as useful. So there's my review on it. I hope this is beneficial for you guys. Please don't forget to give me a like on this video, give me a thumbs up, comment if you like. I'd like to know what you think of the machine. Am I missing something? Whatever. Also, please don't forget to share this video on any group or anything that you think it'd be appropriate, or with any of your friends. If you also don't mind, check the description for any of the description and links that I have for extra information. And I really hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks.